Welcome, my acolytes. I'm Graveseeker, and this is a video from Kavos. Pokimane just made everything so much worse. Apology for cookies. I didn't see his video, I know the thing, but I also just got from work, so maybe there's something new. And Kavos, freaking, you know, really nice guy. So, let's just watch it, react to it, and subscribe to him, to me, leave a comment by me and him, and you know the drill, you know it. So let's start.
Pokimane's latest response really shows her true colors.
Okay, I know Pokimane for a little bit longer, so probably, you know.
I'm gonna want to see this. After being criticized, called out for releasing her cookies, minor cookies that were a clone of a Costco brand, exactly the same nutritional values, exactly the same ingredients, exactly the same name. People...
Not exactly. The vitamin D is less. And I'm only pointing this out because she did because she actually proclaimed so proudly that she has specifically the vitamin D and it's lacking. It's such a small thing, like you don't even need a lot of vitamin D ingesting in you, because most of the vitamin D you get is per the sun. So basically your basement dwellers, welcome. That's also me. Probably don't get a lot of it, but yeah, that's basically ingesting per the sun, so it's not even a big deal. So why would you even lie about it?
Pointed out that Pokimane jacked her prices up, $18 more for 2 ounces extra of her cookies. It was clear to everyone it was a complete and utter rip-off.
And I think this is 1 gram, about, more or less. I don't know. I only use grams and kilos like a normal human being. You're American, eh?
I don't want you guys spending your money on something unless it's really, really worth your money.
Pokimane then gave a corporate bullshit statement saying, no guys, the ingredients are sourced differently, everything's, you know, different, we're improving the formula, after she was claiming to everyone they invented and created the product.
Yes, this is a very nice point, because these cookies already exist. He's
constantly felt like I had to choose between eating something yummy but kind of feeling bad or guilty about it, or eating something healthy, maybe feeling like I did something good.
God damn it, those jump cuts.
But never.
Every time Pokimane comes out, please look at the jump cuts. Like, I am pissed off. I am like a total freaking shitty beginner in this, and I can do a better job.
Really wanting to reach for it again because it did not taste good at all. In comes Mina. We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are
some of the jump cuts made sense, but for fuck's sake, really
healthy, tasty.
And after the criticism got too much, Pokimane came out with this statement saying that if you can't afford $7 a bag for cookies, you're just broke, little broke boy.
Yeah.
People are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway,
she got absolutely rinsed, rightfully so, on every social media platform for this statement. Number one, she avoids any accountability and criticism because her cookies, even though it's sold in a 4-pack, the bags are only 4-ounce bags. So
114 gram per bag. And I think I said it in the first video wrongly, because I meant that every bag has 114 grams, but I sadly said that the $28 are for the 114 gram. This is a mistake for me. Shit happens. Well, I'm not a perfect... I am perfect, but I did nothing wrong.
Selling 16 ounces of cookies for $28, whereas the Tootsie's ones, where people found that you just copied, were selling at $9.99 for 14 ounces. So,
yes, this is what I meant.
Your product was a clear and utter rip-off. Of course, calling people broke for not spending $7 on a bag of cookies. Who the fuck spends $7 on 4 ounces of cookies?
I mean, let's just assume they taste godlike. I probably wouldn't spend it even then, because $7. But let's just assume, yes, they taste godlike. Okay, yes, it's fine. But this is fucking a basic copy paste of something different. What the fuck?
And times are pretty tough for a lot of people. Pokimane comes across as a complete arsehole, absolutely out of touch with the world, as these airheaded influencers get money chucked at them by simps often are. Well, since the outrage of this clip, Pokimane has responded, and she just can't really help herself, can she? Instead of taking accountability, instead of, addressing actual criticism, Pokimane just says this. When being called out in a tweet that said, "This has to be a joke, Pokimane," there are people that work extremely hard, daily, doing jobs most would consider not as fun as streaming. There are better ways to word this. This is damaging not only to you, but those who are in business with you and this cookie.
Correct. And I will say the following. Having streaming as a job, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, and from what I did by myself, it's way easier than 59% of the jobs in the world. Like, it's really just, maybe it's just pure fun for me. Like, I don't get you wrong, I think it's stressful, but it's not hard.
Pokimane saw this tweet and responded with, "Wow, what I said was 100% intended to be a joke. I see why it came off as insensitive, and I apologize for that." Where is the joke in this? You can clearly see how angry Pokimane is, how much the criticism has got to her about these shitty cookies.
Yeah.
When people...
And by the way, Most Critical did a really good analysis of that, and just watched it.
I'm like, oh my god.
Extra to my stuff, and of course to Castle's stuff.
$28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
And what is the joke?
No, he did one mistake here. He should have gotten the full clip of it and just rolled it a bit longer, because after that she actually just defends her stuff, and if it's a joke, you don't defend it.
Calling someone broke for not being able to afford $7 cookies, like, there's no joke here. It's pretty plain to see it wasn't a joke. Pretty classic Pokimane saying, I can see why it came off as insensitive, so I'm sorry if you guys took it that way, rather than being like, I was a massive arsehole, probably shouldn't have said that, so I'm sorry. Always the Pokimane way, trying to find other ways to get around anything but taking accountability. He then goes on to say this.
And I have to say the following. Every single person that plays in the big leagues never apologizes for their stuff. Or let's say most of them. I'm sure there are like some people I don't know, but most of them that really play in the big leagues never apologize for stuff. So if you want to know why she does this, because it works. Sadly, it works.
Also understand the current price of the cookies may be expensive for some, and promise continue to consider pricing to keep minor as affordable as possible. Expensive for some? No, $7 a bag is expensive for everyone, and the criticism isn't for pricing it high, it's the fact that you took an already existing product,
God damn it, I just did a mistake, I pressed the wrong button, sorry, but it's fine.
Your logo on it, jacked up the prices, and tried acting like you created the thing.
You basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty?
Even like if you agree right now. He then goes on to say, I also want to clarify that this was said towards one rude chatter. I did not at all intend it to be a general statement or towards my community. You're addressing criticism towards your cookie.
No, I think in this context, it's maybe true that it was for one single person, but I mean, your worldview came out exactly as you do in a consistent way, so
That everyone was giving you. The whole internet was saying it.
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
By the way, the only thing that actually disturbs me personally is the broke boy comment. Because the rest, if she really thinks that that person is an idiot, be like, okay, no, I think you're an idiot, and then you just block it. The second comment was totally unnecessary because you just devalue everything and just set up price for fucking cookies. For something that's not even a freaking status symbol.
Anyway, this excuse of I was only talking to one chatter, this statement from Pokimane, as always, never any actual accountability, never actually saying something of substance, just always dancing around the issue, never admitting she's wrong. She also said this when she put out a statement, you know, the corporate statement about the cookies. Someone replied with, "This is so scummy, man. She is preying on her stands, wringing them out like a rag for every last penny. She's a manipulative liar, and once again, pull the women get treated unfairly and sexist cards again, and her sheep fans will eat it up." Pokimane replied, "You're a dumbass who lacks reading comprehension skills, so you resort to regurgitating idiotic incel rhetoric instead of easily reading up on basic CPG/food industry practices. Praying for you." So what she...
I think... Yeah, they did think it comes up pretty often with her, so... Yeah, I think she just...
She's referring to there is when she said in her statement that, you know, they're redoing the formula, white labeling. This is common industry practice. Yeah, well, most brands who white label or do stuff like this don't go on camera to their audience who they're pretending to have a personal relationship with, telling them they're creating a brand.
We basically made this brand because why are there not more snacks that are simply healthy, tasty?
Something that's never been done, a healthy snack because you couldn't find any, on the website saying that you created it and then hiking up the price to nearly triple the value to what the product was when it was on the shelves at Costco. Pokimane is just ignoring all these actual criticism, which is very interesting actually. Now these takes of Pokimane have resurfaced. If you remember that streamer who was like telling viewers that you should donate $5 and subscribe to her Twitch because it's not money, it's an irrelevant amount of money.
It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution. If it cost $20 to sub, $20 is quite a bit of money. $20 is, you can get a full meal for $20.
You effed up little privileged biat. $20? You know what? I can survive for a week on $20. That's not a meal. You have to be extremely privileged to actually say $20 is a meal. Who the F actually pays $20 for one meal? Except you're in a restaurant. And if you're that privileged that you even think that this is a normal meal, yeah, I'm sorry. You're just... You are way too privileged for this. This is... Oh.
And the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like, that's where it is. But a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10.
Yeah, and $5 are what? 1/4 of a meal for you? Privileged.
And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
Well, Pokimane saw that clip in 2020 and her take was, if $5 is an irrelevant amount of money, then she shouldn't need the $5 from your subscription. If she argues it adds up if multiple people give me $5 though, then she should realize it works the same way when it comes to spending. Not to mention that tons of people watch streams after a day of hard work, or while being broke college students, or a multitude of other situations where they need to be more frugal. Contrast that, Pokimane, with
$7 a bag. Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Yeah.
Fucking laughable. And then who remembers her take on XQC moving to Kick? Pretty funny to watch now.
Nope.
Oh, XQC, this goblin-faced... Okay.
No, and it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe to me personally. Like, I understand, you know, if you need to make money.
This is...
Right?
Yeah.
For me to do cringe shit when I have I can't.
Yeah, then
Like,
you make
ew.
cookies.
How do I... Can someone put this into words better than I can?
Yeah.
It's almost embarrassing.
That was her talking about XQC signing a Kick deal. Not really that cringe to sign a big deal to another platform. What is cringe though is ripping your viewers off by taking an existing product, slapping your face on it, jacking up the price. That is one of the most cringe things I've seen in a long time, and Pokimane's the queen of it. And last but not least, something that I really wanted to talk about too, which narrative that has been pushed a little bit. Nadia, the streamer, came out with this take. Of course there was going to be a take like this from a massive streamer saying, you guys have people like Neon, Jack, Sneeko who average thousands of viewers and do nothing but spread negativity and harass people in public. But when a girl sells cookies, that's when you want to speak out? The immense hatred towards women on the internet is unhinged. Yes, because all of this, every criticism and actual critique is because Pokimane's a woman, not because, again, she took a product, jacked the prices up, pretended she created it. No, there's no criticism actually, it's just because she's a woman. And all...
Hear me out, I really don't care if you're a woman or a guy. If you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag. That's just it. Like, look at the completionist, that's also a freaking gigantic scumbag for what he... I'm gonna do a video about it because this piece of... that's something personal for me.
So Nadia, the names you're mentioning here, like Neon, Jack, Sneeko, all I see on Twitter and stuff like this, people posting clips of them calling them out. You know, we all knew that take was coming. Someone had to pull the sexism card. I'm just surprised it wasn't Pokimane herself. Like the video if you agree. Thank you for watching. It's probably the last one on this unless Pokimane releases like a video or something. And that is it. Until...
Yeah. Video, excellent as always. You know what to do, acolytes. But as it is, I hope you had fun and good night.